Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today is 22nd of April, which means that the anniversary celebration event has started in Guild Wars, and it's the most important event you can partake in Presearing by far. There's 13 new items that will drop off of monsters, and apart from one of them, they're all very exciting, very useful, so let's get right into listing them. Let's get the useless one out of the way first. It's the victory token. They actually have their uses, but only in posts. So what you can do if you pick them up is just simply sell them to people who will mule them out to post or mule them out yourself. Then we get alcohol, fireworks, and sweets. Obviously, alcohol contributes to the drunkard title, and fireworks contribute to life of the party, and sweets to the sweet tooth title. For alcohol, you can get hard apple cider, hunter's ale, and Kryta brandy, the first two giving 1 point and the last one giving 3 points. And if you're lucky, from a boss monster you can get a Battle Isle iced tea, which will be worth a whopping 50 points towards the drunkard title. If you're not interested in getting the points yourself, you can always sell the alcohol. There will be people who will be buying it, and the 50 point ones are worth especially more because of the rare factor and the coolness factor, and they're 50 points and you can only get them during this event, so that's pretty nice. You should definitely be focusing on those ones. Then for fireworks, we get bottle rockets, champagne poppers, and sparklers. All of those just give 1 point towards life of the party, but the big 50 pointer item is the party beacon. In Presearing, life of the party is the slowest one technically because all the items just give 1 point, so the party beacon is especially worth picking up because 50 points are harder to obtain than in the other two. Then for sweets, it gets a little more interesting. We get sugary blue drinks that give 1 point toward the sweet tooth title. Then we get honeycombs that also give 1 point, but also the con is that they're not spammable, but they also give that 5% morale boost, so you should definitely be on a lookout for those. You can get those from the gifts of the huntsman, so they're not like a top-notch thing from this event, but always good to keep a healthy stack of those. I always pop 2 on my main wherever I leave city. And the cream of the crop, what everybody will be farming, is the birthday Cupcakes. These things are amazing. Not only do they give points toward sweet tooth title, but it would be really not wise to just pop them for the title. They also give 100 HP, 10 energy, and 25% movement speed for 10 minutes. They are useful in everything you can do in Presearing, and if you're a very wealthy player, you can pop them whenever you're farming anything. But usually people will use them up when farming Char. The move speed is fantastic, the HP and the energy really come in handy. It's overall the best consumable item you can get in Presearing, so definitely focus on farming a lot during this event if you have time, because those cupcakes, even if you don't care about using them at all, and you probably should, you can sell them for pretty good money in Ascalon. And the 50 point item for sweets is the delicious cake, once again only dropping from boss monsters. I think you can sense a theme here. There's some items that can drop. It's also the only event where a couple items can drop from one monster, so farming is especially good. But there are a couple places where farming is, in my opinion, better than in others, so let's get down to listing those. Let's get the best one out of the way first, and it's farming Char in the Northlands. Now usually during events, farming Char is not the best option because you just wanna mow down as many low-level foes as fast as possible for the event items, and you don't really have to care about the anti-farming code. But for this event specifically, you really wanna focus down these bosses because of the 50 point items that can drop from them. They're really expensive, and collectors will pay good money for those, so I think for this one, focusing down the altar in the Northlands, just running up to the altar, clearing it and resetting is the way to go, and you will get a lot of those 1 and 3 point items on the way too, as well as cupcakes and all the regular Char drop, so what's not to love here. The second part I actually had to record on my main because on my hardcore I have the undead quest on at the moment and I don't want to risk it, but if you ever get tired of farming Char but you still want to get those boss items, there is actually one more boss you can fight in Presearing, and it's the Skull Reaver. I hope you can see the route to him on the screen right now, but it's basically one single level 5 warrior boss, so if either you really can't stand Northlands at the moment, you want to switch things out, maybe get some skeleton limbs, or you're a low level but still want to have a chance for those items, get some XP in the way, then Skull Reaver is a pretty good choice. The downside is obviously that it's only one boss, the route is longer and it's not as packed as the Char, plus the undead can get pretty irritating, you don't really one-hit them even at level 20, but you might get lucky with some of the specific Skull Reaver drops. There is a thread on Presearing boards that I will be linking down below about the whole discovery of specific Skull Reaver drops, so if you get lucky you might contribute to this as a discovery thing, or you might get your 50 point items as well. And the last one, if you just wanna mow down monsters your regular event style, you obviously can. The way to go here is, as well, this is a third account that I'm recording, you need to have a monk primary or secondary for the protection prayers quest, as well as the bandit raid quest you need to pick up from Ascalon. You don't need to be a monk for this one, but having them both really makes this farm the best it can be. The monsters will auto aggro you, you can kill them really quickly, and it's actually the fastest farm you can do in Presearing for the volume of monsters per minute. You will not get your 50 point items in here, but if you just want to do a couple quick runs, you will get the most of those 1 and 3 point items as well. This place is the best if you don't care about the 50 pointers and just wanna farm as many cupcakes as possible. Lastly, you can't go wrong in during this event just doing whatever you're usually doing in Presearing. If you're short on some nick items, this is the perfect time to stack them up to 250. If you just wanna farm whatever, or explore, or just goof out and kill some monsters, this is a good time to do that. You will be benefiting no matter what, so if you don't even have a Presearing character, you were interested in doing the legendary defender, maybe this will convince you to start off with a bang, get some starting money, because selling those items to players will definitely lead to the easiest cash all year round, and maybe that's a good start to your new characters. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, and I hope to see you in the next one.